Okay, throw a save on there. Again, I hope by this time you're starting to get mad at me because I'm so boring because you've seen this 6 times now and it's like, please shut up. That's what I'm kind of hoping. But if not, then seeing it one more time is good. All right. Here we go. So could you look at your last sample, the terrazzo? It's the hardest one to find because terrazzo is, I don't know, it's just a mixture of things. And so it's really hard to find a perfect because they're not perfect. I mean, look at it. I mean, there's no way that they could make this twice, you know, and look at yours. There's no way they can make it twice. So all you're going to do is find something that's close, and that's all you can do. Even if you look at the back and you can find exactly what it is, it's still not going to be exactly what it is. Okay. The only thing that's going to be consistent is probably the epoxy binder, the color that's around it. So in my case, mine is kind of a salmon color. Just the binder in between all of the aggregate is some kind of to me, it looks salmon, kind of pinkish red or whatever. So all you can do is just go for it. So I'm going to say something like terrazzo, floor, and then the color. So I'm going to say, and this may or may not work. I may have to just do red or something like that. But the idea is I'm just going to hope. I've even tried this one, so we're going to see. And you're going to get what you get. Sometimes they're like, oh no, oh no. You see what's going on. You know, it doesn't know what you want. Mine, that's getting closer, but mine has more black in it. So, you know, it's all you can do is just kind of, you know, look around. You can try like maybe a different color, like instead of salmon, I could try red. You know, I haven't really found any perfect, you know, see what happened there. So now you get the reds and stuff like that. That actually doesn't look too bad on mine. If you look at mine, it's got black and white speckles in it and stuff. I would probably call this one good because I'm not going to get much better than that. So, you know, you find one and just kind of, it's all about the middle in between part. And then you just try to find one that looks reasonably close to yours. You're not going to find it exact. Okay. So that said, we are going to go to the snipping tool, S and I. And I'm going to go ahead and grab that snip, new. This one's not too bad because tiling on terrazzo doesn't really matter because it's all speckly anyway. File, save as, and we'll call this Terrazzo. Call it terrazzo 3, okay? Because I think I might have a terrazzo in there already. All right, in the box. Second step. Make the material, right? So we're going to go to manage materials. I really should have saved my work before this. And I'm going to make a brand new material. New. Identity. MB, always initials in front. You can see why as it starts to build up. What I call it, terrazzo 3 or something like that. Graphics, use render appearance. We'll be putting a graphics on here later on. I haven't done that part of the demo yet. And then appearance. Find your picture. The terrazzo could come out too big or too small. You're not going to know until you put it on the floor. Okay. So you've got the material now from the picture. Now you make the floor from the material. People think that when they make the material, they've got the floor, and they don't. If I go to floors, I don't have a terrazzo floor in here. There's no terrazzo floor in here. I've not made the terrazzo floor yet, right? So I'm going to take one that I have, and I'm going to edit, type, and duplicate. And I'm going to call this. And I don't know how thick your terrazzo is. I've got from varied thicknesses. I think on the sheet, I put it in at a half or something like that. And you can just go by this. So let's see, terrazzo. What did I do for terrazzo? 1/2 inch. Okay. entry, hall 1, coats, and understairs. So I've got a pretty good size area for that terrazzo there. All right. So 1/2 inch terrazzo. I'm going to put a 1/2 there just so I remember. And let's make this, edit. 0 space, 1/2. I like that trick instead of putting the inch mark in there. And then pointing to the material that you have made already. MB Terrazzo 3. Okay. And okay. And then it's going to go, you know, wherever it goes. Looks like it's on the level 1, right? Now, see, that says level 2 there. I've got to change that because I went to level 1 and and it doesn't know that I went to level 1, and that's supposed to be a 1/2 inch, right? So be careful with that, because if you're in level 2 and you go down to level 1, you got to let Revit know that you did that. It tells you where to go. I'm just going to make the shape here. You already know how to make them, so I'm just going to make a little rectangle just to show you, but you know where to put them. I'm just going to put it right there for now. If it's right, you know, it should look right. And so just put them in the areas that it shows to put them. So your play for tomorrow and the rest of today is basically to get the rooms in there. Sorry, put the floors in there. This shows you. Let me show you where this thing is. Sorry, bring this over here. So if you go to the X Drive, Labs, Brown, Read Only. I'm recording this so you guys know where it is in case you lose it. And then Interior Design. And Grading. Sorry, it's kind of deep in here. And Spring. And then there's your floor pattern plan grading golf villa. That's the one I want. So if you go down there, it'll tell you, you know, all the materials you're supposed to use. It tells you what they are, you know, the acronyms and all that stuff and where things are supposed to go. Now, if you've already made a floor, you don't have to make it again. All you do is put it in. So then it becomes easy. So if you've already got a floor made, then you can continue. For example, in the living room, looks like I've got this engineered plywood, right? So if there's anywhere else that has engineered plywood, then you can just go for it. It's like the master bedroom, for example, you know, then you just make it. What else? What else do I have in here? The bamboo in the family room, the bamboo in the bed and the den. So if you have it already, don't make another floor, just use it, right? Architecture, floor, and then the one that it is. Which one was that? Was it bamboo? And then do your thing. And then just make sure that the thickness is right. That's going to be moving around on you a little bit. Whoops, I didn't do that very well. That's why I like doing the 0 space like that. And then, you know, you would put the floor in. Again, I don't like doing this in color, but you get the basic idea. So again, once you've made the floor, it goes really fast. And then these are going to join because they're different floors. There'd be a threshold or something right there. So, you know, between the floors. So as you enter this room into the hallway, it's going to transition materials. Does that make sense? So once you've got the 6 or 7 floors in, then it's easy. You just start mass producing and plopping them in. Okay, just be aware of the offsets, because as the floors change thickness, you have to do that yourself. All right. I think I've given you a lot to do. That should be plenty to keep you busy through tomorrow. Yes. All right. I'm going to shut up and let you guys work. I will have the keys open in the back. You'll put your materials away at the end of the period and then, you know, pull them out if you need to tomorrow. Let me just stop recording here. Let's see.